fervent heat.
What does this sound like? A thermonuclear fire. Give me the book of Revelations 11 and 14. Give me that right quick. Because we got to stop playing with the Lord. These things are getting ready to happen. Yeah, it may seem like everything is calm, copacetic, but no. It's perilous times we've entered, all right? We've entered into evil days, all right? And you got to make sure you girded about. And your loins are girded up, all right? And your garment is white. Come on.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
The second woe is past.
Right. They did already dropped the second bomb, all right? But what?
And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
The third woe coming quickly. What's the third woe? World War III, all right? Give me the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. Give me that. Let's show you what this bomb is going to do, all right?
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
The day come that shall burn as an oven. The Lord said, everything gonna melt with fervent heat. But he being more specifically as to what's gonna burn. Uh-huh.
And all the proud.
All the who?
All the proud.
Yeah, all those that say, I'm good. I don't need the Lord. I don't need to keep his commandments. His commandments done away with. What's gonna happen to them?
And yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Shall be stubble. You're gonna be this right here. Just dirt. Burnt up. Crisp. Keep going.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up.
And the day cometh that shall burn them up. Give me Zechariah, what he said, he was going to, as they stand upon their feet. Give me that. Stand upon their feet. Give me that. Because the Lord is going to make sure you burn crisply and slowly. The Lord is not playing with his people, man. And he's not playing with these other nations. We've entered a very serious time, man. And when the Lord comes, you're going to know he was not playing with you, all right? And that he was not a man you should take as a joke. You should never take the Lord as a joke, man. You should always take him serious and fear him. Just like King David said, I fear him with trembling, all right? You got it. Yeah, that's it right there.
All right. It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 2.
Uh-huh.
Book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Have fought against Jerusalem. Now, that's going into the other nations, all right? Come on.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
What can make somebody's flesh stand remove from off them, just melt away?
It's crazy.
A nuclear bomb can do that, all right? Come on.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
This is how the Lord is going to precisely destroy these people. Come on.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Right. The Lord is going to utterly destroy you from head to toe. Keep going.
And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them.
Right.
And they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor.
Right.
And his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor.
Right.
And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem.
Right.
And the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together. Gold and silver and apparel in great abundance.
Right. So while the Lord has destroyed all these other people, the Lord said we're going to come out with great substance. Give me that in Genesis 15:13. It may be 14. We're getting ready to have a luxury of things. The Lord said all they gold, silver, man, all that stuff, it's going to be ours. We're getting ready to get that back. Why? Because we're struggling right now. They've robbed us. Like in the book of Isaiah, it said, this is a people robbed and spoiled. So now the Lord is going to rob and spoil them. He's getting ready to put the curses on them. Come on.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 15, verse 12.
Uh-huh.
And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram.
Right.
And lo, an horror of great darkness fell upon him.
Right.
And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs.
He said, know of a surety that thy seed, your seed, not everybody else's seed, your seed is going to be where?
In a land that is not theirs.
In a land that is not theirs. We have been brought here held captivity via cargo slave ships, all right? Come on.
And shall serve them.
And shall what?
And shall serve them.
Right, you got your modern day 9 to 5, which is how can I say it, ancient way of you working on the pyramids or something like that. Now you got Walmart, you got Kroger's, you got Sam's Club, McDonald's, Burger King. You got all these slave plantations now. But the Lord said what?
And they shall afflict them 400 years.
And they shall afflict them. Let you call off. You're going to lose your job. Let you miss one day. You're going to get fired. Come on, man. The Lord is letting you know, man, it's us, the so-called blacks, Native American, Hispanics, which are the Israelites, all right?
Yeah, they don't care either. My mom could be just going in the hospital on a deathbed. You still
don't
lose your job.
Right. Right. Finish that out.
All right. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge.
That nation, specifically one, that nation will I what?
Whom they shall serve
they shall serve. We served the Egyptians one time, and now we're serving the so-called white man, which is Edom, Esau, all right? The Edomites. Come on.
Whom they shall serve will I judge.
Will he judge? Come on.
And afterward they shall come out with great substance.
And there it is, come out with great substance. All the gold, the silver, the plaques, even our menorah, which is the 7 candlesticks. They took that from us. When they burnt down Jerusalem, they took that from us, man. And you don't think the Lord gonna get it back? Even though he probably don't even want it, because they didn't touch it. It's been defiled now. But we gonna get our stuff back. And now is the time where you, so-called black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native American man, Native American woman, it's time for you to stand up on your feet and come back to your God, because he's yours and none else. And we're giving you a forewarning, because the Lord is warning you right now before this grave, utter obliteration, destruction come, all right? Come on.
I got it.
Bring it up.
All right, so this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15.
Uh-huh.
For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Right.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto you. Come on.
Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
Thy reward shall return on their own head. Right? Is that any more than that?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
All right. For as ye have drunk of my holy mountain,
right,
so shall all the heathen drink continually.
Right.
Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not seen. Here's the point. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
Correct. The house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. So just for instance, just say when all the power and stuff go out, no food. All them big mansions that they live across these buildings in them mountains, and them big mansions in Mountain Brook, 280, Hoover, all that stuff gonna be ours. The Lord said, my people shall eat, man, in the time of trouble, in the time of famine. My people gonna be taken care of. So while these Edomites and other nations catching hell, we gonna be living in their stuff until the Lord come and get us. The Lord's gonna make sure he take care of us, man. And the Lord said, their possession is gonna be ours. All right, give me the book of Deuteronomy 30 and 7. I'll end it on that one. Give me the book of Deuteronomy 30 and 7. We're living in a transitional period right now, all right? Where the curses are being lifted off us and put on them, all right? Come on.
All right, it's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Right. The Lord is getting ready to do this. So don't you get mad. You should be glad, all right? Because your time of suffering is almost over with, all right? Yes, we understand the 400 years has passed. But the Lord said, that nation will I judge, and he's judging them now. You can see it, all right? So with that, I want to give a strong shalom from Brother Benaniah.
Hey, Brother Amir, shalom.
That's right.